It's going to be on and popping, ladies and gentlemen. With these next couple of matches coming up, I'm pretty stoked. I'm going to take a quick break. We will be back here in a second. And yeah, just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Alrighty, who is ready for the next round? That's right. Oh, we're going to pull up our bracket for you lovely ladies and gentlemen right now. Go ahead and pull that up. There we go. There it is. The bracket. So, we are right here. SWAT versus the Business. And then we move to our semifinals, ladies and gentlemen. So, we've given away 3 of our frontline battle packs. And we've got 2 more to give away. We're going to give one away during the semifinals and one during the finals. Here we go. These teams should be joining in any minute. Who do we have in here right now? We do have Corpus. Is it drag or drage? I don't know how to say that. I call it drag. I call him Corpus drag. 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 And I call poor Mordred. I call him Mordord. I butcher names sometimes, guys. I can't help it. I can't help him. Mordred. Mordred. There we go. Just gotta say it fast. And it sounds right. See? But there you have it. We get ready to rock and roll on Feo. This is what Corpus and them played last time, I believe, was the same map. Teams are joining in now. We got the staff in. Drage. Corpus Drage. Like that? Drage? Mason, my personal grammar Nazi, helps me out often. Same thing with the maps. Like, you know, I need to play a game where the amazing battles went down in, like, Kentucky or something. I can pronounce that. Prize de Tur and Fort de Beau and several that I can't pronounce. Corpus Dragon. I don't know, that's unique though. Corpus Drage. I'm just going to call him Corpus. I'm not even going to add any extra. We're just going to leave it at Corpus and call it good. And here we go. Here comes SWAT. You should see Medic and who's the other one? Fielders of, or wait, let me look. I'm going to mess it up. Finders of Keepers. Fielders. Finders of Keepers. Max Noobtastic saying he wants to see Strike Team 6 take this win. That will be very interesting if Strike Team 6 takes this win because since the beginning, Corpus has been the one to watch. You're going to want to keep an eye on these teams, but yeah. Butler's saying he doesn't want to fly against Corpus. Well, those sneaky snakes, I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to fly against them. They really pulled some slick moves, man. Attila, if you're watching, dude, hats off to you, sir. The evasive maneuvers in the beginning of that match was like, you know, Top Gun, you know. I wish I had the soundtrack on cue. The Danger Zone. I'd be playing that shit right now. It wasn't copyrighted. Living Skull jumping in with Salt. Living Skull, my man. How you doing, big dog? I'm glad to see you here. I really am. I'm super happy to see you here. You never got back to me, dude. You never got back to me. I'm glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. "40 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. These two teams are going to fire off, and do I have everything on the right side? I guess I need to get that fixed real quick. Like, see, we're going to have. No, it's all backwards. Of course it is. Why would it not be? Let's try to get this switched up before they go. They're going to be going any second. I'm hurrying. I'm hurrying. There we go. And the scoreboard is on the right side, so 6 seconds. Look at that. Still got time. Boom. Professional. 1 second. And here we go. Corpus. Coming out in the beginning. Let's follow Corpus. Let's see what he does right off the bat. See how he lines these dudes up. He's going to go low. He's going to drop real low. Mordred going high. Boom, Finders of Keepers are going to pass right by each other. Oh, the Mortar's going to take it, or Corpus is going to take a hit. Mordred looking to fall in on the back of one. Corpus circling around. Finders of Keepers. And Finders of Keepers is in trouble. Mordred is on his 6 and lighting him up. He's trying to shake him, but he is in trouble. I would say he's probably about 60. 59. That was a pretty good call on my part. Mordred is on his 6 heavy though. Corpus whizzes right by him. And he's going to wreck, and that is going to be a point for the business. As they grab that. Who do we have here? Medic. 5150. Trying to skirt out. He knows his buddy just went down. No, he's going to go back on the offensive. He's going to line one up. Not getting too many shots into him. Oh, he's going to take shots. Who is that? Oh, man. Pulling some big circles. And that's Corpus Drag coming up and hitting him from the front. Corpus looking to drop in behind him. Unable to do so, but Mordred has. Mordred is right on his 6. He is taking some serious shots. He's in trouble. His wing goes out and he hits the ground. That's 2 points for the Business. 2-0. The Business grabbing the lead. There you have it. Corpus, Mordred striking first blood, taking them both out. And down they go. Now the waiting game. If the team is smart, they will wait for look at that emblem. That's a pretty sick emblem there. I'm digging that, Corpus. I like the emblem, sir. Rolling kind of a plain, plane, but at the same time, if you look at this plane, it blends with the terrain. You know, he could hug a mountain and be all right. Let's take a look at oh, Finders of Keepers back in, coming up, putting some shots on Mordred. I think Corpus moved in right behind him. Not right behind him, just putting some shots in on him from distance. Corpus going up high. Moving in right on his 6. Oh, catching him in the turn. Oh, and putting the shots on him. He's in trouble. Did he pull that out? No, he did not. He is done. That's a point for the Business. He's going to go down. Medic's trying to line one up at distance, but he's going to be taking shots. And it's going to be Mordred right in behind him. Oh, and going down as well. Another point for the Business. Butler Boy coming in saying 10-0 the Business. Well, as it's shaping up, it's currently 4-0, so it's very possible. What do we have here? This is... oh, it's backwards on one side. That's unfortunate. You only look good from one side, Mordred. You only look good from one side. That's alright. We'll try to stay on this side. Gearing up again, waiting for the planes to come back up. Got an upside down flying going on. Shutting them engines all the way off, just floating. Alright, let's grab this overview. Wait, see these planes come back up. That PT emblem though, right? It looks good. From the one side. From the one side it looks good. The other side's backwards. It's TP. Like toilet paper. So it looks like the chat calling it for the Business to win. And let's grab some free cam here as these two planes move back in. Looks like they're going to hang low. One of them going high, one of them dropping low left. But here we go, already firing some shots. Actually, that's Medic. Putting some shots. But Mordred takes out Medic, gets right on him, shoots him a couple of times, and he goes down. It's 5-0. Hey Taco, I appreciate the viddies, man. I'm doing my best to keep these people entertained. Finders of Keepers is going to be in trouble now. He's got 2 in pursuit. One circles and goes the other way. It's going to be Mordred right in behind him. Putting shots. He's hurt. Probably sitting at about 80% or so. Taking a few more shots. Trying to stay low. Weaving in between the trees. Corpus looking to chase him down. More shots coming in. Trying to just skirt around the building. Corpus dropping in. Putting some shots on him as well. He's just trying to stay alive until he can get some backup. He's a little below half health now. Still taking some shots, trying to go up high, maybe stall it out. But Mordred is right on his 6. And there he goes, getting dropped 6-0. The Business. Giving him the business. Right here on the Hardcore League. I appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. I'm having a blast. I think these teams are doing great, and I think it's only going to get better as the night goes on. It gets sweeter with age. And I believe that's exactly what we're going to see as the next rounds come up. Well, we've got a break. While these teams are waiting to come up, I'll pull it up for you just real quick. The bracket, if the Business win here, they're going to go up against Sneaky Snakes. We just saw them pull some amazing moves. But coming up next is an anticipated match right here. Eye for an Eye, LRRP. I'm going to give you some information about that match as soon as it comes up. Right now, we are waiting for SWAT to spawn back in. Corpus and Mordred are ready. They want some more blood. They're just circling the skies. Probably getting low on gas as they've been flying the entire match. That would be kind of interesting if you had to refuel your plane. If you stayed up for too long, you had to like land next to a fuel strip or land on an airstrip. What have you. Or if they added something similar to that in PUBG, huh? Like they have cars with gas, have like those little personal helicopters with gas, fly around. That'd be pretty slick. And here they come. Finders of Keepers. And his co-pilot, Medic, 5150. Coming out looking to do some damage. Oh, trying to get some rockets in on him. Barely missing. Finders of Keepers. Circling around, but look at Corpus. Corpus just falling right on his 6. And lighting him up. Finders of Keepers is in trouble. Trying to shake him, but Corpus is not letting it go. He's going to go down 7-0. Medic still in the air. But Mordred is in behind him. I think Corpus is following as well. No, he's going the other way, reverse, trying to get him head to head. Medic trying to go high. Again, Corpus coming at him. And we've seen him do this a couple of times. Oh, and he goes down in the water. 8-0. TB. 2 more kills. And they are going to advance to the next round. We've got about 5 minutes left in this round. Argent saying 10-0 the Business. It is shaping up that way. 2 more kills. And the Business is going to move on to the semi-finals. Eye for an Eye, LRRP waiting for him, along with Sneaky Snakes are in there as well in the semi-final bracket. It's going to be, these next couple of matches are going to be pretty intense. So who do you guys think is going to take it overall? The whole kit and caboodle. I don't know, man. The snakes, they really impressed me up against We Think We Can Fly. Attila with that evasive maneuvers. We'll have to see. And here we go. They're back in the air. Gonna go head to head here. But Corpus already on the 6 of one of them. Oh, just barely skirting by him. Oh, Corpus took some damage. He took a lot of damage. He is hurt. I think somebody clipped somebody there. Oh, and one going down. That is one. One more kill and they're done. Finders of Keepers has to hang in there if he wants a chance to stay in the fight. I don't know if that's going to do him too much good. But he's going to try to hit up Corpus Drag. They're both a little hurt. Mordred as well. I think they might have clipped each other. Mordred is on his 6 though. Starting to put shots in on him. He's trying to skirt away. He's going to slam on those brakes. Get a little spin going. But Mordred is going to hang tight. And be right on top of him. And there he goes. He's just going to bail out and call it. The Business is going to move forward into the semifinals, which brings us to our next match, which will be our semifinal match, our very first semifinal match. Let's take a look at the bracket, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Eye for an Eye versus LRRP. This should be a pretty intense matchup right here between these two teams. And I'm going to give you a little information on those two teams. So here we go. Eye for an Eye started scrimmaging a year ago against their first opponent, which was LRRPs, as they want to be called. Just so you guys know, they want to be called LRRPs. We've been scrimming partners since then, and our goal and consider our groups as a family. Whoever wins is proud to see LRRPs partaking with us on the hardcore stage. I agree. I love the camaraderie around here between these two teams. That's awesome. Been scrimming partners for a while, and we've seen that in the league before. And there you have it. But again, we're going to take a short break in between matches, and we will be right back with Eye for an Eye versus LRRP in the semifinals right here on the Hardcore League.
Competitive esports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive esports done right. Brought to you by
Take a look at that teamwork. That is what it is all about here at the Hardcore League.
They don't even see him, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Holy smokes. Can he do it?
And that right there is how you dogfight, ladies and gentlemen. What a play. Tonight's matchup, girls versus boys, right here at the Hardcore League, sponsored by Gamers Community.
Hardcore League, the only place for large-scale competitive battlefield. Competitive esports done right. Brought to you